quadratic expressions and equations. Simplify 2x minus 2 all over 6x squared minus x minus 12 divided by x minus 1 all over 2x minus 3. Now to simplify completely. Now since here we have to add and subtract, what we shall do, we shall find the LCM for the denominator. The LCM for the denominator is x squared minus 1 multiplied by x plus 1. Now for the first part, we shall have x squared minus 1 goes into x squared minus 1 multiplied by x plus 1. How many times it goes there? X plus 1 times, which means we have to multiply the numerator, the first part, x plus 1 multiplied by 3x squared minus 1. And the other part, x plus 1 goes into x squared minus 1 multiplied by x plus 1 how many times? It goes there x squared minus 1 times. So you multiply 2x plus 1 by x squared minus 1. You can see everything there clearly. Now the part after the negative sign, we are subtracting the whole of the other second part from the other part. Put the brackets, bigger brackets, because the negative sign will affect all the other signs inside there. If it doesn't affect, you have not gotten the correct answer. It has to affect. Now expand. If we expand the upper part, we get it to be x into x squared plus 2x plus 1. Now we can factorize part of the denominator, this part x squared minus 1. If we factorize it, it becomes x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 1, and then completing the denominator multiplied by x plus 1. Now we can factorize the numerator, that part x squared plus 2x plus 1, it becomes x plus 1 multiplied by x plus 1. So you can see after doing this factorization, the x plus 1 for the numerator will cancel with the x plus 1 for the denominator. The x plus 1, another x plus 1 for the numerator will cancel with another x plus 1 for the denominator, so that our answer becomes x all over x minus 1. Find the greatest common factor of x cubed times y squared and 4xy to the power of 4. Now if the common greatest factor, we can find the way found in the table. If we write the numbers like that, x goes into the numbers, into the first number, x cubed y squared, how many times? It goes there, x squared y squared 1 times, and it goes into 4x y to the power of 4, how many times? It goes there, 4y is the power of 4. Now y goes into y squared x squared, how many times? It goes there, x squared y squared times, and into 4 is the power of 4, how many times? It goes there, 4 y cubed. Now y still goes into the number, y goes into x squared y squared, how many times? X squared, and into 4y cubed, how many times? 4y squared. So the greatest common factor between those numbers is x multiplied by y multiplied by y, which is x y squared. Now we have been directed to use that common factor in completely factorizing the equation x cubed y squared minus 4xy to the power of 4. This means we shall remove xy squared because it's a common factor in both the numbers. Shall move it outside so that inside the brackets we have x squared minus 4y squared. Now we factorize what is inside the bracket. If we factorize, we get x plus 2y minus multiply by x minus 2y. All of this multiply by xy squared. Factorize a squared minus b squared. Hence, find the exact value of 2557 squared and 2547 squared. Now, if we factorize that number, we get a plus b multiplied by a minus b. Now, using the same logic to solve the equation above, we have 2557 plus 2547 multiplied by 2557 minus 2547. So we get, if we add the first part, we get 5104. If we subtract the last part, we get 10. So 10 multiplied by 5104, we get 51,040. Simplify the expression. 5a minus 4b is equals to 2 into a minus into 2b plus c. Now we shall expand the part in bracket first. So we have a negative inside that bracket of 2b plus c. So that one negative shall multiply by 2b shall become 2b, and that one negative multiplied by positive c shall become negative c. So multiplied by the 2 that is outside the brackets, we have 2a plus 4b plus c. The other part we cannot simplify for the time being. So let's continue bring the like terms on the one side. So we shall take a and b across the equal sign. We shall have 5a minus 4b and 2a plus 4b. So 5a minus 2a minus 4b plus 4b. 4b and minus 4b, they will cancel so that we remain with nothing. So what we remain with is 3a is equals to negative c. We bring c across the equal sign, it becomes positive, so we have 3a plus 2c is equals to 0. We cannot simplify further than that. Factorize completely. Now to factorize completely, we shall take the 3 that is just up, before x squared multiplied by y squared. Since the equations, quadratic equations are written in the form of x squared minus bx, since quadratic equation is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, our a is 3 and our c is y squared. Get the product of the two. After getting the product of the two, find the possible factors of the product. The product of the two is 3y squared. Find the possible products of 3y squared. Now, on those products you have found, choose the ones that if you add, you get abx. Our bx is 2xy. So the possible products of negative 3y squared that adds up to 2xy are 3y plus y. So write 2xy in that form of 3xy plus xy. Now, having written like that, we can now factorize. Like the first part, 3x is common, remove 3x and leave the others in a bracket so that we have 3x into x minus 3y. The other part, y is common, remove y from everything so that we have sorry, there's a mistake I made there, but you can clearly see it. The first part 3 is common, so if you remove 3 in brackets, you have x minus y, not 3y, it's x minus y. The other side, if you remove y outside the bracket, in brackets we have x minus y, so that our equation becomes 3x plus y multiplied by x minus y. So that's the factorization for that equation. Simplify the expression. Now, to simplify the expression, we shall factorize the denominator and the numerator. You can see the workings alongside how I have factorized the numerator and how I have factorized the denominator. After factorizing, you see that a plus b will cancel out for the numerator and the denominator, so that we remain with the 3a plus b all over 4a minus b. Simplify the expression. To simplify this expression, we have to factorize the numerator and also factorize the denominator. Look at my workings. I have factorized the numerator and the denominator. After factorizing, you realize that 3x minus y for the numerator will come with the 3x minus y for the denominator, so that we remain with the x minus y all over 3x plus y. Simplify. To simplify this equation, we have to expand. Now, look at my workings, how I've expanded the first part and also how I expanded the last part, and then bringing them together, the answer is 8xy. Simplify the expression. To simplify this expression, what we have to do is to factorize the numerator and also denominator. You can see alongside how I have factorized the numerator to get 2x plus y multiplied by 2x minus y, and now I factorize the denominator to get 2x minus y multiplied by x minus 3y. Now this means that 2x minus y for the numerator and the denominator will cancel out, so that we remain the 2x plus y all over x minus 3y as our answer. Simplify the expression. To simplify the expression, we have to expand. Look at my workings. Firstly, I have expanded the first part, and secondly the second part, and then bringing them together, we remain with the 4a all over b. Simplify the expression. To simplify this expression, we have to factorize the numerator and also factorize the denominator. Now look at my workings alongside how I factorize the numerator and denominator. Bringing them together, you will see that 3t plus 5a for the numerator will cancel with the 3t plus 5a for the denominator, so that our answer becomes 3t minus 5a over 2t plus 3. Simplify. To simplify that equation, we have to factorize the numerator and factorize also the denominator. If we factorize, we see that the whole of the numerator will cancel out with the part of the numerator p plus q and p plus q, so that we remain with 1 all over p minus q. Simplify the expression. To simplify this expression, we shall remove what is similar outside the bracket. If we do so, you can see the parts cancelling comfortably, so that we remain with a minus b in bracket squared all over a. Simplify the expression. To simplify this expression, we have to factorize the numerator and the denominator. See my workings alongside how I factorize the numerator and the denominator. This makes it possible for them to cancel out. So 4x plus a cancels out with the 3x minus 2a cancel out with 3x minus 2a for the denominator and the numerator, so that we remain with the 4x plus 3a all over 3x plus 2a. Simplify the expression. To simplify the expression, we shall factorize the numerator and factorize the second part of the denominator. If we factorize, they cancel out comfortably, so that we remain with the negative half all over y as the answer. Simplify the expression. To simplify the expression, we factorize the numerator and also factorize the denominator. They cancel out comfortably, so that we remain with x into 2 minus 3x all over x minus 2. Factorize. To factorize that equation, remember that we have to get the product of a and c. All quadratic equations are written in the form of a squared plus bx. All quadratic equations are written in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. So our a is 2 and our c is 12. So the product of 2 and negative 12 is negative 24. Find the possible multiples or factors you can multiply to get negative 24. Out of those possible multiples of negative 24, find the ones, the 2. If you add, you get a negative 5. Now the factors that you add to get negative 5, and if you multiply, you get negative 24 are negative 8 and 3. So break 5x into negative 8 and 3, it becomes negative 8xy plus 3xy. So it's now easier to factorize. If you factorize the first part, 2xy is a common factor, so that inside the bracket will remain the xy minus 4. The other part, 3 is a common factor, so that in the bracket will remain the xy minus 4. So our factorized equation is 2xy plus 3 multiplied by xy minus 4. Simplify the equation. To simplify this equation, we shall factorize the numerator and also factorize the denominator. Look alongside how I have factorized the numerator and how I have factorized the denominator. So after factorization, the numbers cancel out comfortably. We have 4m plus 3n cancelling with 4m plus 3n for the denominator and the numerator. We remain with the 4m minus 3n divided by m minus n as the answer. Expand and simplify. Now, if we expand this equation, look at alongside how I expanded. So they have expanded the first part and the second part, bringing them together. We have x squared plus 4xy plus 12y minus 9 as our answer. Simplify. To simplify this equation, we have to factorize the numerator and the denominator. See my working alongside factorize the numerator and the denominator. After factorizing, the numbers cancel out comfortably so that we remain with the 1 all over p minus q. Expand and simplify. Now to expand, we have the first part. Look at how I've expanded, and also we have the last part. Look at how I've expanded. After expanded, we just collect the like terms and add. We remain with the 5x squared plus 4. Simplify. To simplify this equation, we expand the numerator and also expand the denominator. After expanding, the numbers cancel out easily. You can see x minus 2y cancels out with x minus 2y for the denominator and the numerator. We remain with the 2x plus 3y all over x minus 2y. Simplify. We expand the equation. Look at my workings, how we expanded. So expand the first part and I also expand the second part, and then collect the like terms, add or separate them as necessary. The answer we remain with is 32y.